All right, with this WESH2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Mainolfi, and it's here, the coldest air of the season. I'm moving in tonight and through daybreak tomorrow morning. Gusty winds, cold temperatures, dangerous wind chills. We are going to cover all of that here over the next half hour to about 45 minutes as we go county by county and neighborhood by neighborhood to kind of keep everybody in the know here as we get you through the coldest night of the winter season. Let's go ahead and show you what we've got here. We've got a freeze warning now in effect for central and northern portions of our viewing area. We've got Ocala now. Hard freeze warning there, and then a freeze warning for Sumter, Lake, Inland, Flagler, and Volusia County. So again, this is going to have a good chunk of Central Florida in Old Man Winter's grip overnight tonight and throughout the early morning hours tomorrow. So freeze warning, hard freeze warning. Hard freeze warning means that temperatures are expected to be at or below 28 degrees for several hours up there in Marion County, hence the hard freeze warning. One thing, though, that we will have to watch very carefully is the wind. And if the wind is too strong, then a lot of times the temperatures can't drop as cold as they normally would just because of the mixing that's going on here across. I did. Somebody, yeah, one vote. I know. That's ridiculous. He should be a first ballot Hall of Famer for crying out loud. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's ridiculous. So we take a look now. Wind chill advisories here in effect all across Central Florida. When you take a look now at the freeze duration maps, this is one of the things we're going to be watching here very carefully. Patrick Cotero, nippy in Ocala already, he says. Indeed it is. We've got a ton of folks popping in right now. Nancy Milliron has also popped in to say hi tonight. Good to have you there, Nance. Appreciate you popping in. Tina O'Edding popping in. How you guys holding up with the temperature there? If anybody's got a home thermometer, I would love to hear the temperature in your location right now. That would be stupendous. Bianca Acevedo popping on in and saying hi. Bianca, good to have you. Appreciate you there, young lady. As we go ahead and take a look now, there's the freeze duration as a map without individual cities there. That's another one of the things that I like to do is I'll break that down even further. But before I do that, I want to show you what the current temperatures look like. Bren Dugan from New Smyrna Beach is in the house. Jerry Smith. It is going to be freezing in Bunnell. It is. It's not a long duration freeze, but Jerry, I'm going to cover that here for you momentarily. Mine says 40 in Bellevue, says Patrick Terrell. Patrick, appreciate that. I love this weather. I have a heater, says Bianca. Trevor Hogan up there in Ocala kicking in and saying hi. Those are the sustained winds right now, 10 to around 20 miles an hour. 41 wind blowing there for Matthew Dobbins. I'm not sure where exactly that is. Louis, Zashi's in the house, loving this weather. Burr, Amy, wait. There, Burr. Matthew, thank you. Army Beach, appreciate you. Wind gust here at the top of the hour. 25 to 30 along the coast still. Jojo Vaughn, I think you sent us some of that cold weather up north. Cindy Smith, 41 Lady Lake. Shay Ray, it's cold. Robert Leanna, loving this weather. Patrice, hello, handsome. Oh, Patrice, Patty, Teresa Gerber, Burr, Suzanne Dreger. Happy Chilly Tuesday night. Crystal Lindberger, Leon Celestino, and Amanda Atkins all popping on in with an update on the weather conditions here. Let's take a look at the current wind chills and then take a look at the future wind chills here overnight tonight. April Whitaker. Good to have you. Donnie Moore. Way too cold, he says. This is the worst of the worst tonight. Suzanne, coldest. Aminda Perez Rodriguez. Good to have you. Alwyn, Vanessa, Kiloe, Moon, Burr. Frost, Louis, no frost because of the wind, but definitely a freeze. Things are going to be frozen. Feels like temperature in Palm Coast right now at freezing, 32. Ocala coming in at 33. Thought I was in New York City for a fast minute, said she. Sure. That's good. Cindy Smith, pool pump is on. Cindy, good idea with temperatures below freezing. If you have a pool, running that pump overnight will prevent ice from forming in your pipes, which is never a good thing. So good point there, Cindy Smith. I'm glad you said that and mentioned that. All right, let us take a look at the wind chill forecast hour by hour. Charles Warren. Yeah, a little bit better, but still a little cool. Rolex this weekend. That's right, I forgot about that. Joyce Brown Long, Crystal Elizabeth, and Jennifer Martin. Any snow? Nope, no snow. Rita Green. Cold enough to snow, but no snow. So there's a look at 9 o'clock. Bump this up to 11. Let's do this. There's 11 o'clock. And then there is a look at 2 o'clock. Look at that. There is 4:30. Look at those. Too cold, says Lissa Borelli. Lissa, I hear you, girl. Kirsten Foll, making schmo. Oh, nice, Kirsten. Send one my way there, young lady. Mary Lou Rosales, good to have you. And well said, Shay Ray. Tracy Lynn, Nikki Lopez, Michelle Attardi, Emily West has popped on in. All right, Bubba. Manu. Falcon, let's celebrate Christmas again. There's 4:30. Now, out the door in the morning, 6:37. Let's do 7:26 in Orlando. Ay, caramba. Good morning. You mean good evening, Sue. It's 8:07 in the evening. Thanks for sharing, says Betty. Yep, that's my motto. Sharing is caring. The more people that we can get to share this Facebook Live feed, the more people we can put in the weather know on how to dress out the door tomorrow morning. Zashi, what's it looking like in Niceville? Feel like temps are going to be in the 20s. Michelle Attardi, Angela Ponte. It's cold, yes. Bianca, 45 where I live. Where's where I live, Bianca? Sue Zockman, Carol County Martini, Shelley, Beltry, Mortram, potatoes. I haven't made potato soup. There you go. Potato soup sounds good, actually. 8 o'clock, 28 in Orlando. Maria Toll, Lady Lake, and Dade City will be around 30, 31. Adair Dutch, hello you. Mike Pruitt, real temps. We'll get to those in a second. Maria. Layers, girl, layers. Miss Puerto Rico. Jeter and all missed it by 1 as a full-timer there. Automatic bid. Martinez, Majory. Carol, Justin, La Chapelle, Cold and Apopka. Yes, it is. All right, so there's a look at 9. You can see how it starts to warm up quickly there. Right there, falling above freezing at 10 a.m. everywhere. Rebecca Cunningham, hello to you. Take care of that migraine, Franny. Temp 8:30 and tomorrow. Shayla, where do you live, by the way? Port St. John. Oh, Port St. John. You're going to be in the upper 30s. Teresa, no, sorry, Teresa De La Rosa. East Orlando here, says Catherine. Montalbano, Deval. Rios, Shay Ray. Man, this feed is going by so fast I can't even keep up with it. All right, so here's a look at coldest in 2 years. Indeed, for us. Let's break down the freeze warnings and what to expect where you live for my friends in Marion County. Good to have you, Nancy Adair, Jamie Pennington, Southern Ohio 27, Elizabeth Hawk. So in Marion County, freezing temperatures expected here around midnight through about 8 o'clock, 4 to 8 hour freeze. Again, concerns, crops, people, pets, plants, you got to keep all that in mind. And then we head south into Lake and Sumter County, still a pretty good freeze duration there. Let me get a couple cities specific here, county by county, in this area. All right, so Reddick, about an 8 hour freeze. Carol says she's excited about this. Venus Highlands, look at that. Kissimmee's in the house. Deborah Miller, good to have you. Joyce Brownlong, always good to have you. So there's Reddick, 8 hours of freezing temperature with a forecast low of 27. Ocala, a temperature of 28, freeze duration of about 7 hours. It was cold this morning, but much colder tomorrow morning, KK. Denellen, 28, freeze duration about 7 hours. College Park, thank you, Bianca. Bellevue, 29, 5 hour freezing duration. Lynn, 29, about a 5 hour freeze duration. There you go. No 80s in the forecast. For Elizabeth Hart. Not for a while, anyway. All right, let's head to, oops, didn't mean to do that. Let me do the freeze duration now for Lake County. Then we'll do Sumter, Volusia, and Flagler County here. So there's Paisley, 31, about a 4-hour freeze. Cheryl's loving it. Suzanne Dreger, the Uganda girl. Milda, good to have you. Brad Hughes, Dr. Phillips checking in. Sharon. There you go, Sharon. Rita Green. Paisley is 31. There it is there, young lady. With a 4-hour freeze duration. Nikki saying stay warm, everybody. Crisscross applesauce is in. I have been dealing with a sore throat, okay? You can tell. Nights moving along swimmingly. Miss West, thank you kindly for asking, by the way. How was your day? I'm going to move up from North Florida. There we go. Yeah. Got picked up an antibiotic today, too, by the way, Kay. Been dealing with it the last couple days. And the water to help out. Dylan Page. 2-story. Woo. That's going to be cold, Dylan. Limsey Barrero, good to have you. I don't make fun of you. As he should. So there's Lake County. Leesburg, 4 hours. Umatilla, 3-hour freeze duration. Eustis, 2 hours. And Mount Dora, a 1-hour freeze duration. This would be right around 32. Louis, it is cold. Hard freeze in Orlando. Oh, it's been years. Last freeze was 3 years ago, coming up on 3 years ago, but we have a hard freeze only in Marion County tonight. I hope my client's making 9 months. There you go. Donald Tomsky, good to have you. Alwyn, thank you, Alwyn. It was good to thanks, EWASH. Appreciate it. Yeah, the meds will kick in. I'm tough. Hockey player. I'll be fine, but I do appreciate you looking out. All you guys and gals, kind words. All right, let's move to Sumter County, Rutland. About a 5-hour freeze duration. Love the cold, says Misty. Gonna be cold gathering them cows in the morning, says Joe Crawford. Bushnell, 4-hour freeze duration. Wildwood, 3. Webster, 3, coming in at 30. Sumterville, right around 30, 3-hour freeze. Faith Dodge. There you go, Faith. Good call. Sunshine Cortez. Lemon. I just had some tea, but I don't have any lemon. Good to know. Hard freeze. Brad Hughes, that would be nice, but only Marion County. Freeze in Melbourne? No, you're good. Kissimmee. We're working our way over to Kissimmee. Just bear with me here. Moving east now. There you go. Palm Coast, not in the freeze zone. Daytona Beach, not in the freeze zone. It's west of 95. Oak Hill, not in the freeze zone. The freeze duration here anywhere from around 1 to 4 hours. Sunshine Cortez, that is indeed cold for Central Florida. You are correct. All right, let's do Flagler County. Crisscross applesauce. New Smyrna Beach is not having a freeze tonight. Mayor limits. See, if I'd only known you were there, okay, I wouldn't have had this problem. Frostproof. Frostproof is going to be in the mid-30s. I have to watch the wind. Titusville. Friday, is it, if they push it to Friday? Friday should be fine if it's Friday. I didn't see Friday yet. Originally was going to be today. It's not going to be tomorrow. St. Cloud coming up on you in a second. Seminole County will not freeze tonight. Alwyn, Sherry, hello Tony. Silver Springs is going to freeze. Yes, indeed. All right, so there's Shell Bluff, Bimini, Bunnell, anywhere from 1 to 4 hours. Corona, Favorita, Palm Coast, not, repeat, not going to freeze. Nikki Fortuna, long time no see, girl. Bring me the, it's going to be a while, but eventually, yes. Good to have you back in here, Nikki. Is Deltona in the freeze zone? Deltona is not in the freeze, but you are close. So if you've got some tropical plants or maybe some tomato plants got a little aggressive with it, you might want to cover them just to play it safe. Heat is on. Turn the. There you go, Catherine. Alwyn, you're welcome. Please, no freeze. Horses blanket. There you go. Good work there, Misty. Rhonda Leary, Joyce Brown Log, Heather, Arana, Lake Helen. Lake Helen is going to be awfully close. Going to be borderline 32, 33, 34-ish in that area. So you got to be careful if you've got any Happy New Year to you too, Nikki. Thanks for the shout out there. Appreciate it. Lauren, hey, trying to give the Villages. Yes, tonight about 35. Amber, good thing that my son's television is in there. There you go, Ambs. Nice, well played. All right, so a lot of you are just still getting in. So let's take a look at the bigger cities, and then we'll go neighborhood by neighborhood. Ocala, 28. The Villages, 30. And don't forget, if as you're in, my motto is sharing is caring. The more people that can share this Facebook Live feed, the more people we can put in the cold know how cold it's going to be in your area, how long it's going to last, what kind of freeze duration. So if you guys don't mind doing that, would be absolutely fantastical. Mr. Zirk, Cuddle Night, or Mrs. Zirk, I should say. Sorry, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't want to butcher your name. No recess for kids tomorrow. It says Shari. Oviedo in a freeze. Nope. Stacy Bruno going to be about 36, 37. Let's take a look at some more of those cities. So those are the bigger cities. You can see along the coast. Not too bad. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Montalbano, Del Valle. Share, thank you, Nikki. Diane DeFalco. Cold, yes it is. 28 Ocala, 29 Lynn, 28 Salt Springs. There's Bellevue, 29. Bushnell, 29. Back towards Lake Panasofsky, 29. Wildwood, 30. The Villages, 30. Tell Maria I said hi back. Morelis Rodriguez, no more cold, please. I am. We're getting everybody prepared for this cold snap. Eric Coate, good to have you there, sir. Hello, Tony, says Diane. Thank you, feel better. Thank you, Stacy. Rachel Rojas, good to have you. Mount Dora 32 with a 1 hour freeze. Kissimmee, Davenport, St. Cloud just above freezing. 35, 36 with that breeze. Titusville coming in at 42. Cape Canaveral 47. Hazel, nice. Love that. Nilda Rivera. Time for a fireplace and some hot cocoa. There you go. The one-piece pajamas, the onesies. Remember those things? Too cold for Florida, says Diana DeFalco. Dee Dee, not happy. Sorry, Dee Dee. All right, 32 Deland. A 1 hour freeze for you. Palm Coast 35. Daytona Beach 39. New Smyrna Beach coming in at about 41. Now, let's take a look at the forecast going forward to see if and when we will begin to warm on up. There's our low. Could be some showers along the coast tomorrow, maybe as far west as Orlando. In fact, when we take a look at the RPM model, Nimsi Barrera, what about Disney? Going to be chilly for them, no doubt tonight. There you go, Charisse. Hazel, good to have you. Blair Lombardi Lips is in the house, cold, Burr. You can see in the morning, showers approaching the coast, clouds building inland, showers staying along the coast, maybe making it as far west as Orlando, but more than likely I-4 and east. And you can see as we get on into the afternoon and the evening, again, still plenty of clouds along the coast. That's what we're looking at right now. Candace, working on that. Sorry, girl. And we were due for some warmer weather, colder weather. Can you? Jay Helms. Jay Helms. What am I going to do with you, girly girl? Let's see here. I got to toughen you up. That's what we got to do. All right, attractions tomorrow. Somebody was talking about the attractions. What kind of dog you got, by the way? There's Disney tomorrow. 43 and 9. 60 and maybe a brief shower in the afternoon. 9 o'clock breezy and cool. I'm loving it for now, says Talika. Curdy. There you go. Next weather maker here as we go ahead. A little milder there on Thursday and Friday. Friday will actually jump into the middle 60s. David Leeper, good to have you. Breezy, a little bit warmer on Friday before our next front kind of drops on in. And then another little disturbance may come in a Sunday night on into Monday. So we'll watch that. No, that's been so long, but it does happen, and it's about time. We've kind of needed it. This weekend, By the way, we had the Pro Bowl. That kicks off at 3 o'clock. Perfect weather. Coming in at 68. Ooh, I'm frozen. Let's see. Let's fix that. Somebody said it was frozen. Thanks for the heads up. It's going by so fast. Let's unfreeze. Got to deactivate, and then I don't know why it does that. I have no explanation for that. Yeah, I know. Frozen else exactly. All right, there we go. I'm back. I'll be moving here in a second. Lorena, hello to you, girl. How you holding up in the cold, white, frozen tundra of Florida? Getting lots of like. Yes, Rhonda, thank you. I had to cover on good call, Nilda. Francie, Lavolti. I love cold weather, but this is cold. Nance, you know I love you. We got to toughen you up. Adamaris Rodriguez, can I leave my ice cream? Yeah, you can tonight anyway. Shouldn't melt. All good for now, says Tina. Yeah, says Kay. I am back. KK is my freeze coordinator. When I freeze up, she lets me know. Melanie J, look at that. Miss Buffalo Girl is in the house. So cold. Oh, you're such a weenie. Come on, you're Buffalo. You gotta toughen up, girl. Don't make me send you back north for a week. And Ryan Night. Good to have you. What, Bird? Hello. Charisse, I am. I'm back. I love the cold air. It keeps my house nice and comfy. Jerry Smith, Tony, thank you for all you do. Thank you. Jerry, appreciate your kind words, young man. Kimberly George, got to, Kimberly, send me a picture of that. I want to see the fireplace. That's up in Jersey or down here, by the way? Heather Eli, Gar says 44 East Coast. Ooh. Juan has shared. All right, so again, if you're just getting in, here's the dealio. Now we have hard freeze warnings for Marion County. Melissa Lay Wild. Good to go. Michelle Rago. Come on, Tony. Bring. We'll get back to normal there by Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then we'll cool back down again. We ain't gonna have rain along the coast. Yes, no, the Kimberly George. There we go. All right, just making sure, Kimbo. All right, so hard freeze warnings are issued when the temperature is expected to drop below 28 degrees for several hours. So that's the purple area there, as you can see. And then we take the wind chill advisory. Here's what we got. Entire area right through tomorrow morning. How about them apples? Tony, no, crisscross applesauce. New Smyrna Beach will not be in a freeze. It'll be cold. The wind chills will feel like freezing, but the actual air temperatures will be around 40 for you. So just FYI. Louis, good to have you there, my man. Louis, oh, think about you. So there's your freeze duration. In the light green, 1 to 4. And then northwestern look there of Marion County, about 4 to 8. 4 to 8 hours of freezing temperatures. I know, Cheryl, that's what I need. Colin Kissimmee says, Stephen Keith Hoffman. You know that's right. There you go. There you go. All right, now let's break it down. Let's show you temps around the country and how we compare to the rest of the United States. It is 17 above in Minneapolis, 2 above in Bangor, Maine, and we are 44 here in Orlando. There you go. Portland, Oregon. Billings, Montana. Boise, Idaho. All warmer than Orlando right now. How about that, huh? Don't see that too often. Melissa's in North Marion. Reddick, Anthony. Going to be about 28, 29 degrees up your way. Here's a look at our current temperatures. It's 40 right now at 8:25 in the evening in Ocala. 39 in DeLand, 38 in Palm Coast. There you go. But speaking of those iguanas, they'll be falling out of the trees. They don't deal with the cold very well, as you know. Ocala going to get cold. Yes, Ocala is indeed going to get cold. 44 in Orlando. Let's take a look at the current wind chills at freezing right now. Palm Coast, DeLand, just above freezing. Ocala, Daytona Beach, feels like 37 in Orlando. Tim Gary, hello to you, my friend. Always a pleasure. to have you in the house. And again, as I see new folks popping on, I just want to remind everybody, if you don't mind sharing this cold Tuesday night Facebook Live with your loved ones, the more people that share these feeds, the more people we can reach and put in the weather know. That's the whole point behind it. We're at 59 shares right now. I'd love to get over 100 shares here before I jump on off the next 5 to 10 minutes. Anna Jacques, good to have you. Freezing in Wedgeville. Awe, what's it down south? Not much warmer. They're in the 50s. I hope you can argue about turning on the heater. Tell Lake, let me know who wins. Ocala in the morning is going to be in the low 20s, 20 to 25 degrees. I just shared the live stream. Thank you, Tim. I share says Alwyn. How many hours in the 20s in Williston? Williston is going to be about 8 to 9 hours tomorrow morning at or below freezing. That's what we have right now. There's Reddick. Williston, very close, just to the north of Denellen. Layer up. Heating blanket. There you go. Charlotte Porter. Charlotte, where do you live? Burr, says Kathy. That's not too bad. Not too bad. We can do better as far as shares are concerned. Bushnell 29, Umatilla 31, Astatoula 32, Claremont 32, Mount Dora 32. There's a look at Davenport 35, Kissimmee 36. You can see above freezing there. Never a bad idea, Owen. 42 Titusville, 44 in Satellite Beach. Winter Springs is going to be about 36, 37 above freezing. I don't turn the heat on. Plug in the heat in. There you go, Charisse. Nice. Good way to save a little bit of money. Hey, Tony, Palm Bay, not going to get rain until tomorrow afternoon. Katrina Root, Noreen, feeling like Alaska weather here now. Your parents brought the cold weather from Alaska, didn't they? Nelson Delator. I know, right? Thank you, Kathy. Who won't last long in Florida? True that, Deetra. Charlotte Porter, you're welcome. Very cold. Daytona, cold and windy. Tomorrow morning going to be 39. All right, let's take a look at the free stuff again. See new folks popping on in. TLK's Brian Lay Phillips. I hate the cold. Charlotte Porter, love this one. And there it is. Joyce Brown Long, summing it up for us. Bunimus Maximus. So there you go. 12 a.m. to 8 a.m., about 8 hours. You can watch the pets, the plants, and the peoples. No, it does not. Rob, it's not snowed here since the 70s. Very, very, very rare. And when it does, there's no accumulation. Puerto Rico, President Rose, good to have you. Nilda, good to have you. Mary, good to have you. Paul McCrowley. There you go, Paul. Well played. She's saying 71 shares now. How about that? 39 now. Port Orange. It depends on the wind. Yeah, it'll be cold. At Port Orange, I have a 33 for tonight. I'm going to get to that here, Marcia, in a second. So Rec 27, Ocala 28, Denellen 28, Williston 28, about a 7-8 hour freeze there. Bellevue 29, 5-hour freeze. Lynn 29, about a 5-hour freeze there. Then we head over to Sumter County, Rutland, 5 hours, Bushnell 4, Wildwood 3, Webster 3, Sumterville 3. The temperatures upper 20s to around 30. There you go. Kathy and Mary Richard coming in at 58 right now. Mary, appreciate your weather update there for us. Keep it coming. Penny Green Means. Good to have you there, girl. Good to have you. Kathy, tomorrow's the coldest morning. Then we start going the other way. Hang in there, girl. You got this. I know you can do it. I have faith in you. I believe in you. Paisley 31, Leesburg 31, Umatilla 32. Actually, Umatilla should be 31. That is a typo. Oops, let me fix that here real quick. There we go. Boom. There we go. Arlene, Countryman, Summerfield's in the house. Michael Bennis. Fix this too. That's awesome. All right. Heading east. Flagler and Volusia. Inland areas only. Along the coast east of I-95. Not a freeze. It'll be cold. Wind chills will be at freezing, but no freeze. Penny, I hear you, girl. I hear you. Here's your freeze duration for Flagler, Shell Bluff. 4 hours, Bimini 3, Bunnell 1, Corona, and Favoretta not expecting a freeze. Okay, Volusia heading south. Daniel, it is going on. Astor, 31 3-hour freeze. DeLeon Springs, 31 about 2-hour freeze. DeLand, 32 1-hour freeze. DeBerry, Orange City, above freezing, so no hours of freezing temperatures. Tracy Martin up there in Denellen. Good to have you there, girl. Coldest air in Orlando so far this year is 43. Currently, we are sitting at 44. So we are awfully close to changing this value. And we are calling for 37 tonight. That would be the coldest temperature since January the 18th of 2018 in Orlando. I did not, because Jim is off today, but I will have to do that. E. Rouse, good to have you. Joseph Lorello, how the people in Florida, well, we'll be all right. The Northerners that live down here, Joe, we'll take care of them. We'll coddle them, make them feel loved, warm and fuzzy. We got this, Joe. I believe in our people down here. Tough, solid, strong. That's what I'm talking about, Giuseppe. Cheryl Lamb, I really did. Angie Johnson. There you go, Ange. He's got your back, girlfriend. There you go. Awesome sauce. Happy to hear that. Let's talk wind chills. Here we go. This is where it gets cray-cray. So look at that. Ocala, 11 o'clock, 30. Palm Coast, 33. Orlando, 33. 2 a.m., 30 in Orlando. 25 Ocala, 28. Ay caramba. Barbara Semin, freshman as long as there you go, Barb. Then we jump ahead to 4:30. Lots of 20-degree feels like temperatures, including Daytona and Palm Coast. We jump ahead to 7 a.m. Notice how it's starting to come up along the coast because the wind is starting to switch a little bit. Groveland, very cold. KK Montez, grazie. Hello from cold Muncie, Joint Clendince, Muncie, Indiana. Is in the house. David Bastidas, ay caramba. Dave, Joanne, KK, Barbara, guys, if you don't mind sharing the feed, sharing is caring. We want to try to put as many people in the weather know here for overnight tonight. Laura Cohill. There you go, 44 it is. Feels like temperatures are around freezing right now. Laura Cohill up your way. Feels like temperature at 8 a.m. around 33. Coldest I saw was about 28 for feels like temperatures. Orlando, 8 a.m. Whoa, 28. That's cold. 32 in Melbourne. And then boom, as the clouds and the precip there off the coast begin to filter back in, we see that we start to get a moderation of those temperatures. Mels, you're killing me. You're on fire tonight, girl. I love that. You can take the girl out of Buffalo, but you can't take the Buffalo out of the girl. KK McCullough, we're up to 81. Yeah, right. Boomer, welcome to Florida. Wanda Torres, always good to have you there, young lady. Here's the setup. So moisture comes in tomorrow afternoon. In fact, when we take a look at the RPM, there's your moisture back in about 9:10. Maybe as far west as Orlando by 2, 3 o'clock. And then that's about it. Not a big rain event by any means. Show you the rainfall amounts. 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch. Maybe 1 or 2 lone exceptions. So that's what we got right there. And then tomorrow's highs. For those of you looking for 70-degree temperatures tomorrow, not happening. 56 in Ocala, 58 the land. Too early to tell right now, Mary. Boomer Chrissy Hawkins, good evening to you. 59 the high in Leesburg tomorrow, 60 in Orlando, Titusville 62. There, ooh, teens up north. That kind of puts it into perspective. The attractions tomorrow. Miss Henderson, good to have you. 43 at 9, 60 at 3, 9 o'clock coming in at about 53. Friday should be okay for the launch. No freeze watches, freeze warnings, Diana. Soon back to, yeah, get back to normal there right around Thursday and Friday. There's the reason why high pulls out. Friday, a front does arrive late, and then another little piece of energy comes at us. Sunday night, Monday, for the Pro Bowl. Here's what we got: 63, 68, and 64. Not bad, right? Wow, Juanita, that's a long time ago. 37 in Bunnell right now, says Gene. All right, I'm going to be keeping an eye and updating that once I get off here to see if I need to make any tweaks in those temperatures. But Gene, appreciate that. So the Pro Bowl weather looks good as we take a look at that 7-day forecast. 60, 73, 76, 72. 68 Sunday, 60 on Monday, and then 71 on Tuesday. So a little cooler Monday, and then warming back up towards the middle of next week. Not this Sunday is the Super Bowl, the following Sunday. We've got the Pro Bowl this weekend, and then the Super Bowl the following weekend. So there you have it, right there. All right, gang, I'm going to wrap it up. Call it a night here. Going to start looking at these temperatures again and see if I need to make any tweaks or changes to the freeze durations and the overnight lows as I take a look at the updated wind forecast here in about 20 minutes. So let me rock and roll. Don't forget to share the Facebook Live feed. The reason for that, the more people that can see our Facebook discussion tonight, the more people we can put in the weather know what to expect overnight tonight and tomorrow morning as the youngsters and you guys go to work or school. Nikki Kornetsky, good to have you. David Bond in New Zealand checking us out tonight. How about that, my brother? Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Anyway, let me rock and roll. Let you guys go, and I'll see you tonight at 10 on the CW18 and right back here at 11 on WESH2 News. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate your popping in. Tell me what's going on in your neighborhood and how you're holding up with the coldest night of the winter on the way. See you.